One, critical race theory is not a question that India needs to be concerned with in that particular sense. But you know why it becomes relevant? Because racial superiority of the European civilization is the basis for the creation of the Aryan invasion myth. So in the context of Bharat, I have clearly said that it is not CRT, it is CRRT, which is critical race and religion theory. Because their entire point was that the color, white color of the skin is the color of the victor. विजेता हमेशा गोरा होता है इनके हिसाब से. And that is exactly the basis for the martial, let's say, racist doctrine, which was used to create the British Indian Army. Then you have the Aryan invasion myth. ये सारे जितने भी हैं, they're connected issues. भारत के संदर्भ में the application of the critical race and religion theory is slightly different. It should not be applied in the context of Hindu groups or within Hindu groups. It must be applied in the context of the European institution versus Hindu groups, because that is how they applied against us, and ये अभी भी चल रहा है. Okay. Now, on the question of equality of outcomes and equality of opportunity, when you try to create equality of outcomes, you are playing with something very crucial in life, which is chance, destiny, probability, sheer luck, whatever you call it. उसके साथ आप जितना छेड़छाड़ करेंगे, आप जीवन प्रवाह के साथ आप छेड़छाड़ कर रहे हैं, because chance is the essence of life. A lot of things happens on the basis of coincidence and probability. कौन किस परिवार में पैदा होता है और उसको क्या फैसिलिटीज मिलते हैं, इस पे किसी का कोई कंट्रोल नहीं हो सकता है. आप सिर्फ ये कर सकते हैं कि चाहे किसी भी परिवार से आप हो, एक स्पेसिफिक अपॉर्चुनिटी से आपको वंचित नहीं किया जाएगा. लेकिन आपकी जो परवरिश है, जो भी है, it will continue to show when the opportunity presents itself. You can't say I will iron out all those inequalities. When you do that, then when someone believes that I come from a background which is not the same as others in terms of privilege, then what is the human tendency? I have to work harder. Right? I'll give you a simple example from my own profession. The legal profession, ऐसे बहुत सारे लॉयर्स हैं जो थर्ड या फोर्थ जनरेशन वकील होंगे, एंड बहुत सारे ऐसे वकील हैं जो फर्स्ट जनरेशन है. आई कम फ्रॉम अ फर्स्ट जनरेशन वकील. नाउ फर्स्ट जनरेशन वकील में आपको और दो तरह के ग्रुप्स मिल जाएंगे. फर्स्ट जनरेशन फ्रॉम वेल टू डू फैमिलीज एंड फर्स्ट जनरेशन फ्रॉम वेरी एवरेज फैमिलीज. इन दोनों को भी आप कंपेयर नहीं कर सकते, राइट? नाउ व्हेन यू कम फ्रॉम अ पुश्तैनी फैमिली वेयर लीगल प्रोफेशन रन्स इन द ब्लड, ठीक है, what is the direct advantage? एक नेम है, लेगेसी है, डायरेक्ट कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस ये है कि क्लाइंट्स हैं, ऑफिस है, लाइब्रेरी है, राइट? विच इज वेरी एक्सपेंसिव टू सेट अप. A law library is more expensive than a scientific library, by the way. Each book runs into lakhs. क्योंकि लॉ की जो पुस्तकें कम बिकती हैं, so publishers के profit margins ज्यादा होती हैं. Simple. So it's very difficult to buy those books if you're a first generation litigator and you're trying to set up your practice. Okay? But जो जिनको ये already मिला है, उनके लिए तो ये सारे expenses गए. And they have to focus only on building existing set of clients and retaining those clients. Right? Now, when this happens, the fight for the first generation litigator is real. The struggle is real. But in the process, आप जितना सीखते हैं इस संघर्ष में, it is irreplaceable. जो कॉन्फिडेंस आपकी होती है कोर्ट में, क्योंकि आपने जो भी किया है आत्मनिर्भरता से किया है, it is very different. And the best example you must know is that in the legal profession, जितने सारे stalwarts हैं या बड़े दिग्गज हैं जिनको हम पूछते हैं, they've all been first generation litigators by and large. Nani Palkivalla was a first generation litigator, right? These are all people who have come up the hard way. In fact, he had a stammer. He overcame that and became a fantastic public speaker. Right? So, when you try and equalize every possible situation, you're playing with probability and you're playing with chance. And that is bound to have consequences, which means first, the incentive to work harder and perform comes down. Second, जब कोई आउटसाइडर एक एस्टैब्लिश सिस्टम को चैलेंज करने की कोशिश करता है बाहर से, एंड वो अपने स्किल के बेसिस पे करता है, with every success that he achieves, he actually changes the system. क्योंकि सिस्टम को रीवैल्यूएट करना पड़ता है, हम इन लोगों को अंदर क्यों नहीं आने दे रहे. It has to think hard. And then that change is more lasting. As a first generation litigator, I should also tell you this. While sometimes आपको ये लग सकता था when you were struggling or when you were in your initial years, अरे these people, the judges know their names because they are all children of judges or lawyers. The judge doesn't know my name. When you appear after a point and the judge knows your name because of the work that you have done, कोई आपसे छीन ही नहीं सकता है कि आपका जो recognition है आपके पिताजी की वजह से है या माताजी की वजह से है. Everything there is because of your hard work, of course, apart from destiny and everything else. So I don't think you should try and equalize outcomes, whether on a gender basis or on a group basis. That is interference with the natural scheme of things. Struggle is part of nature to a significant extent. It is through struggle that you learn to eat, because the first morsel that goes in creates trouble inside the digestive system, which is being used to having liquid food. And that pain creates a certain reaction and strengthens the system. You're telling me that what is natural to your body, you want to eliminate in the society. I don't think that works.